Good afternoon. Well, we start with some breaking news for you. And Sky News understands that the former Deputy Prime Minister, Sir Oliver Dowden, has become the most senior ally of Rishi Sunak to be interviewed in the official investigation into betting on the date of the general election. The news of Mr Dowden's interview, along with the seizing of documents from Tory HQ, has come to light on the first day of the Conservative Party conference in Birmingham. Well, let's bring in our chief political correspondent, John Craig. He has this exclusive story for us. Joins me live now from the Tory Party conference. John, what more can you tell us on what you've learnt?
Well, Sir Oliver Dowden, as he is now, has become the most senior of Rishi Sunak's allies to be questioned by the Gambling Commission and those working for them, who are investigating those, although the allegations of betting on the date of the general election. You'll recall that when the then Prime Minister, Mr Sunak, announced the date of the election on the 22nd of May, election on July the 4th, took a lot of people by surprise. However, we learned that a number of people had placed bets. Now, the first person to be identified and being investigated and interviewed was Craig Williams, who was the backbencher who was Mr Sunak's parliamentary private secretary. He was MP for Montgomeryshire. He was dumped as a candidate, lost his seat. Then some party officials. And then we learned a few weeks later that Liam Booth-Smith, the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, had been interviewed as well by the Gambling Commission and those working for them. Well, the latest here on the day that the Conservative Party conference opens is that Mr Dowden, as he then was, the interview took place before polling day, I'm told, was interviewed by some police officers, we understand, working with the Gambling Commission to ascertain whether there was any sort of inside information being used in this betting. Now, let's be absolutely clear about this, as is was the case of Lord Booth-Smith, as he now is. Mr Dowden, Sir Oliver Dowden, is not a suspect in any way. He was, according to his allies, not and never was under investigation himself. He spoke to the police to assist, working with the Gambling Commission to assist with their inquiries as part of their investigation. It took place in the summer, we're told by his sources close to Sir Oliver Dowden, and the officers involved were part of the Gambling Commission inquiry. Now, we have heard from a source that the betting investigation is still ongoing. Hundreds of documents have been seized by the Gambling Commission from Tory HQ. More ex-police officers are being hired to take the case forward. It's expected the case will continue for 3 to 6 months. When we asked, has Mr Sunak being interviewed, we were told, no, I don't believe so, a source said. But numerous people have been interviewed, some Tory party officials and others as well. And there have been numerous visits to Tory HQ, and as part of the process, Mr Dowden, as he then was, Deputy PM, was interviewed as a witness, not as a suspect. Same with Liam Booth-Smith. Coincidentally, Sir Oliver got his knighthood and Liam Booth-Smith got his peerage in the dissolution honours announced by Mr Sunak an hour or so before polling closed. So the investigation goes on. Sir Oliver is the most senior person to be interviewed as that inquiry by the Gambling Commission. Coincidentally, their headquarters are in Birmingham, about half a mile from this conference centre. That investigation is still going on. We haven't heard much about it the last few weeks, but it's still going on. And we've learned today that Sir Oliver Dowden has been interviewed as a witness by the Gambling Commission.
John Craig, chief political correspondent, with that exclusive live from the Tory Party conference in Birmingham. Thank you.